Hey, this is Prometheus giving you another scheme breakdown. This is out of the Cleveland Browns playbook. I'm going to be breaking down three formations: single back ace, pistol ace. And what's great about these two formations is you can flip in between the two of them with your audibles. And then the split back close. Really like this formation a lot. You can actually access each one of these particular formations by clicking on the icons. And finally, if you want to see live gameplay footage, I'm using the Raiders in this breakdown. You can go ahead and click onto that to go ahead and see that. So let's go ahead and go into this part of the breakdown. Alright, so we're going to look at the pistol ace. This is a good complement to the single back ace, primarily because it's going to really give your opponent pretty much the same look, and he's going to have a difficult time adjusting to some of the nice complements that the audibles come out of the pistol ace. So as far as the audibles right here, we've got the following audibles. We've got quick slants. I'm not going to break that down. I've got the 0-1 trap, which is a nice inside run, not as dominant as it used to be. Corner post, and then we've got the deep in. Some of the base plays that we would probably want to select on this, because it's only limited to a few, I would go with the strong power as one of the base plays, or the halfback counter. And as far as the pass plays, I think I'm just going to leave what's stock because it gives me an opportunity to attack my opponent anywhere on the. So I'm probably going to go ahead and attack my opponent with either the counter or the strong power. So strong power, let's go ahead and break that down real quick. With the strong power, basically I'm going to go away to wherever there's less defenders. I'm going to watch the inside guard, the inside pulling guard, and just try to follow his lead as far as blocking is concerned. This kind of tells me to go up to the inside. I'm going to flip this. I've got 4 defenders on the right side. I've got 3 on the left. And just go ahead and look for my holes. As you can see right here, able to go ahead and get some pretty monster yards right there, the 10-yard run. Defender comes down, and basically I'm just going to take this to the outside right here. And I can always go off to the right side, and if I get the blocking I'm looking for, I can take it up for some pretty massive. Now you also have the ability to go ahead and sprinkle in the halfback counter, which is a very good blocking running. Alright, so I've got 4 defenders on the right side. I've got 4 defenders on the right side. I've got 3 on the right. Just going to go ahead and wait for my blocking to fit up and just try to go to the hole on the inside right off the B gap. I can flip the play too if my opponent starts defending to the other side, and I've got those pulling guards that actually can go ahead and take me up to the next level. So as you can see right there, I was able to go ahead and get the corner. So the counter is a nice little complement running play that you can really pick up some pretty good yards against your opponent with it. Now the 0-1 trap is just the base running play. These 0-1 traps are just so OP back in Madden 15. But it's just such nice running right up the middle, and there's a slight little delay. And you can flip where the blocking you want that to come from, just to take it right up inside the gut against your opponent. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the corner post, and for the most part we're going to leave this play stock. The only thing I'm going to do is make an adjustment with the running back, keep him in the block, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the tight end that's on the left side of the formation where he's complementing the C route and actually put him on an in route, so I've got a levels concept on the right. So I'm going to do the following adjustments. I'm going to go ahead and block my running back, and I'm going to go ahead and take my tight end and put him on an in route, and that gives me a levels concept to look off to the right side. Now my read really is going to be with Gray. I'm going to go ahead and see if any kind of defender follows him, and if there's no one to follows him, then basically it's zone coverage. I'll look to Barnage in the flats, and then Gray over the middle for an easy check down read. If it is man coverage, basically Benjamin should get inside position against any kind of a defender and be able to get an inside read. Also, I've got Gordon on a deep corner, which against man coverage really is devastating. So let's just go ahead and take a read. Looks like it's zone. And what I can do is I can just wait for that over the middle with the in route to go ahead and take that shot. So we've got a 3-3-5 look here, and basically no one comes out in the flat on the zone coverage. You'll be able to pick up an easy few yards. Got a double A gap look, and the guys fall back in coverage. And I actually have got this, if I let the play develop, I've got that deep post route, which is a very unique route. And I've also got the C route, which is the corner route that's very devastating against any kind of man. So I've got a defender rolling down here, might be blitzing, he is, so the flat is wide open, and I'll take the check down for that off of any kind of a cover 3 blitz. And what's great about this play is I can flip it and basically go ahead and attack my opponent on the other side if he starts picking up on tendencies on the other side, essentially giving me an opportunity to go ahead and pick up some massive yards against my opponent with it. And the last play we're going to look at is play action deep in. This play is really designed to fake your opponent up if he does a lot of run committing. So one of the things you got 2 tight ends going down the seam. You've got a play action, you've got a deep in, and then you have a deep hook route. And what I like to do is just to go ahead and fake like I'm actually flipping the run play to the other side. That is going to give him a tell that I might be running the ball. And I'm going to go ahead and take a look. If I've got man coverage, I can come back to this hook route, which essentially I should be able to go ahead and hit that. Also against man coverage, I also have got this deep in, and when you got a good wide receiver like Gordon, he should be able to go ahead and beat his man to the inside. And against zone coverages, you should be able to go ahead and hit your opponent over the middle for easy completion. Barnage basically dropped the ball right there. But I'm going to leave this play stock primarily because it's a nice way to attack your opponent down the seams, considering he might be defending against other areas of the field, which would be the outside. So let's see if we can hit Barnage here for some monster yards or 30 yards. So that's what I like about this play. It's just a nice little compliment to really keep your opponent guessing what type of play you're going to run with this particular place, and it's going to really pick up some monster yards. This concludes this section of my Cleveland ebook breakdown. If you want to access the single back ace scheme, just click on the top icon. If you want to access the pistol ace scheme, you can click on the center icon, and then obviously the shotgun split back close, you can click on that icon. And if you want to see this with against a live opponent and see how the live opponent deals with this particular breakdown, this Cleveland ebook, go ahead and click on that icon right there with the Play Now feature. So once again, to all my subscribers, I really appreciate your support, and until next time.